Hello and welcome, and I can tell you it was a dry walk to the gantry today, no rain in sight. I'm Derek Ray, ready here on the commentary position, and alongside me is the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfielder Stuart Robson. And the general feeling is we should be in for a spellbinding occasion. Stuart, what are your expectations for today?
Well, Derek, when looking forward to this game, you can't help but notice there are some great matchups all over the pitch, particularly in those central areas. Whichever team wins more of those battles will win the game.
And since they have the ball, the referee playing advantage here. Able to get a body in the way. This is how it looks for the home side. Peter Schmeichel begins in goal. Cafu starts with Roberto Carlos in the fullback positions. And the idea is to have just the one striker up there trying to pose problems for the opposition. Can they take the lead? Couldn't quite hang on. They've got it now, what can they do? Well, the goalkeeper got there in the end.
Well, his recovery is brilliant here. So athletic.
Terrific ball from Lothar Matthäus. Now he's got to stay calm. And it's in! 1-0. They've breached the defence.
Well, here's the replay, and just look how quickly they break forward once they win the ball back. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Carles Gil. Now options are plenty. Well, couldn't keep it. Shot attempted, making sure it didn't get past him. And the referee has given the corner, so maybe scope here for them to add to their lead. They've lost it. Gullit. And on to Cantona. Well, the keeper had to concentrate. And short it is. Zidane. And the goalkeeper has outdone himself with that save. Now how about the short corner? Ronaldinho! In it goes! Delighted to be two in front. Things look good for them now.
Well, here it is again. It's a well-delivered ball into the box. And then what a strike. That's hit with such ferocity. Certainly no stopping that. That's a great goal.
So back underway with the scoreline standing at 2-0. Over the touchline for a throw-in. Zelarayan. Hernandez. And blocked for now. Well, what a stop that was. Denied again.
Well, what a magnificent save that was. It really was top-class goalkeeping.
And both hands on it. Good goalkeeping. Araujo. Hernandez. Oh, a nearly moment, but not quite good enough.
Well, you certainly can't fault them for effort. They keep applying the pressure, and if they can just nick one, they're right back in this.
Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. Well, truth be told. And the contest begins. Well, as they get the ball rolling again, interesting to see how the second half pans out. That's useful play. Well, the attack carried an initial threat, but fizzled out. Well, the counter chance looks very real, and he's through here. Well, clearly in the mood to make it a double, but fine goalkeeping.
Well, he's playing really well today. That was another decent attempt.
And time for the change now. And thwarting his opponent, and first-class defending, cleared off the line. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Lucas Zelarayan. Hernandez. And Carles Gil. Opportunity for them to get back into the game. Well, good effort, but he's placed it wide. A complete miscue by the goalkeeper. Will there be a price to pay? Well, it wasn't a simple save to make. He's driven in the corner. Well, he's allowed it to go over the touchline, so a throw-in. Substitution then. Let's see how it affects the match. Vela. Real chance. And it goes to reduce the deficit. Still very much alive and kicking. So the ball is rolling again. 2-1 the scoreline. Good bit of pressing. It's got to be. And foiled only by the crossbar. Still could be dangerous. Well, they can't quite take advantage in the end. And the emphasis is on creativity. Could play it in. Oh, big opportunity. Terrific piece of anticipation. Ronaldinho. Oh, could be. And off the post. And time for the change now. Another short corner here. And making the run to the inside. Well, tremendous block. There might very well be late excitement. 5 minutes left, and the margin just 1. Ronaldinho. And he's clear as lines. They're getting right on top of their opponents and winning it back. Pretty comfortable piece of defending. Paulo. They are making headway, but really they need a goal. And there it is, the final whistle. The home fans are going to be happy with this result.
Well, Derek, it was a tight game. Both sides had their moments and chances, but overall, they just about...
And the match begins. Terrific ball from Lothar Matthäus. Now he's got to stay calm. And it's in! 1-0. They breached the defence. Gullit. Well, the keeper had to concentrate. Zidane. And the goalkeeper has outdone himself with that save. In it goes! Delighted to be 2 in front. Things look good for them now. And he's through here. Well, clearly in the mood to make it a double, but fine goalkeeping.
Well, he's playing really well today. That was another decent attempt.
A complete miscue by the goalkeeper. Will there be a price to... Vela. Real chance. In it goes to reduce the deficit. Still very much alive and kicking. Ronaldinho. Oh, could be. And off the post. And time for the change now.